Good morning, everybody, from Guaranteed Rate Field, and yes, morning! Zack, Hample here, and we got an early game today. 1:10 p.m. is the scheduled first pitch, but it's only 11-something now in the morning because even though there's probably no batting practice, you gotta get here early because you never know what might happen before the players officially take the field. So the Angels are here again. That makes me happy. But you know what? The White Sox also make me happy because they're a really fun team. And yesterday, if you saw that video, I caught the leadoff home run, Taylor Ward, top of the first. So I'll be back in the outfield today, trying to catch another dinger. So let's get to it. And here we go, back inside the stadium for the third straight day, and I decided to head all the way over toward the first base dugout because that's where the action was. And look, I magically have my Angels hat on and read my lips here. Ready for it? No batting practice! Again, I knew that was going to be the case, but it was still annoying. And so I was trying to get the attention of these coaches jumping around like an idiot, and it worked. I think that's Tim Buss hooking me up, and look at his reaction. He's like, I'm the man. You know, it's harder than you might think to get balls perfectly over that net. And so here I am pretending to run routes like an NFL receiver, hoping to get another toss-up, but they were actually pointing at a little kid and asking if I would catch the ball for that kid. So of course I was like, yeah. So then I pulled out the other ball that I had just gotten. I was planning to give that away anyway, and there happened to be a pair of kids right there. So everybody was happy. The coaches saw it, and I thought that was going to be it for them, but look at this. Here's another coach. I think it's Ray Montgomery. If I'm wrong about either of these coaches, please correct me in the comments, but he chucks another one over the net. Thought I had to climb for that one, but his aim was right on the money as well, so that was 3. And some folks came over. They wanted to get pics, and this one father and son approached, and this kid was just so cute, so I offered him the ball. He didn't want it at first, but there he goes. He took hold of it. So we got photos, and it was just nice to hang out with them. Good vibes in Chicago. And so I gave one final thank you to the coaches. Again, if I'm wrong about the names, you can let me know, but I am certain about who this is. That is Patrick Sandoval, who was nice enough to come over and sign autographs for fans. I figured there was no chance that I would get him because there were so many people there, but just to get up close to the players is always nice, to get them in the videos. And after he walked off, I actually made eye contact with a ball boy in the dugout who called me down. This guard was like, buddy, what are you doing down here? But I just needed to come down there for like a second to get this toss-up, and you can hear what I said right here. Number 4! We're gonna give it to this guy right here.
Thank you.
All right, you got it. Yeah, somehow the haters will still claim that I'm knocking kids down and stealing all of their baseballs, but anyway, shout out to this guy named Minitani, who is the man, and shout out to absolutely nothing happening on the field for a while. But check this out. This cameraman right here, his name is Chandler. He's the man. I met him last year and he's super friendly, so I wandered over to the third base dugout to say hello to him, and it turned out that he had a baseball for me. So you can see him trying to find a way to toss it to me underneath the net. So right here, I catch it and I thank him, and then I look at this ball. I have a WTF moment, and I'll explain why in just a bit. He threw me another baseball. So 2 baseballs back to back, but then again, not really. And again, I'll show you. So I climbed down to say hello to him. We caught up for a few minutes, and look at these baseballs. The one on the left was some fake ball that he trolled me with, so I'm not counting that one. But the one on the right, that's an official ball, so my 5th of the day. And don't let these clouds fool you. It was hot, and it was sunny. Some people like the sun, I don't. So I made a beeline for the concourse to get some shade, some water, and, of course, some food.
They were both at 140.
Hi, can I have snacks?
I was actually just wondering if I can pay for a cup of ice water here.
I can give you a cup of ice. I do not have water.
Thank you. I am very much looking forward to this meal. Got a couple orders of elotes, the street corn, one for me, one for the videographer, and 2 tamales, 1 chicken and 1 pork, and of course, some not Dasani water. And so this is not the most beautiful or relaxing place to eat a meal, but again, just trying to stay out of the sun. It's not quite as noisy here in the concourse, and so let's get it. Let's get it. Oh yeah, that is really good.
And second place, center field, number 27, Mike Trout.
Yeah!
Batting third, center hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani. Batting sixth, number 16, number 25, Andrew Paul. Batting right, second base, number 12.
Yo, Mike, it's Zack Hample. How did you know that I caught that home run in Baltimore? From the field, or did you see it? Well, I really appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Bye. Mr. Trout, could I give you one?
Oh my God, you guys, that was so cool. If you saw the video that I did in Baltimore a little while ago, I got to see Trout and he told me nice catch on the home run from the night before. And I've been wondering how he knew, but he just confirmed it. Saw it from center field, and I guess he knew it was me. So that was amazing. And he'll be up at bat in just a few minutes because, well, I'm heading down into the seats there, and Trout's batting second. This game is about to begin. Wow.
23, Chicago White Sox.
Okay, that was an absolute moonshot by Mike Trout, and about a pitch or two before he hit it, I actually told my videographer off camera, I feel like I should play deeper. And look, I wasn't thinking about playing that deep. That baseball landed toward the back of the bleachers, estimated 476 feet. So there was really no chance that I was going to catch it unless it took a crazy ricochet, which it didn't, but I'm just so happy to see Trout doing his thing. And so Mickey Moniak had led off the game with a bloop single. It was a 2-run shot by Trout. So top of the second right now, Angels are up 2-0. home run derby here today at Guaranteed Rate Field, and my two very favorite players have left the building. If I'd been one section closer to the batter's eye, I think I would have gotten that baseball, because the fans out there couldn't catch it. I saw it on the ground, but it was just too far away. And so top four right now, the Angels are on top 6-1, and we got Trout and Ohtani coming back up.
Designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani's up. Yeah, sorry we didn't get a shot of that baseball landing right there, but I blame Shohei. That was his fault. He hit it too far. He saw Trout going 476 and was like, I can outdo that. He hit it 478. Straightaway right, nearly reached the concourse. So absolutely ridiculous. I've seen him hit 3 home runs now in 3 days here in Chicago. And in Baltimore recently, he pitched and got 4 hits in one game, almost went for the cycle. And at the time then, I was like, there aren't even words to describe him, so I'll just be like ditto for myself right there. It's top 5 right now. The Angels are up 8-1. And I mean, obviously I want to catch these home runs, but as the White Sox did not quite turn a double play right there. But yeah, all I can do is smile for right now. Either Mike Trout has lost a lot of weight, or that's Nicky Moniak out in center field for the Angels. Yeah, unfortunately, Trout left the game in the bottom of the 7th, but, you know, sometimes that's what happens in the late innings of a blowout. And today in particular, well, not only did Trout get hit by a pitch, but he also drilled a foul ball off his ankle, so, okay, he deserves some relaxation. Shout out to my buddy Chandler, the cameraman in the dugout, for getting me on the Jumbotron in the middle of the 8th. And other than that, well, the runs kept on scoring as this thing wound down. Chad Wallach and Jake Berger each hit home runs in the 9th, but I wasn't able to get anywhere near those baseballs, and finally, this slugfest concluded. Final score today, Angels 12, White Sox 5, and oh, by the way, Chad Wallach had pinch hit for Shohei, so there was something magical about the 3 spot in their lineup. Now, I saw the Angels win 2 out of 3 games here in Chicago, and I saw the Cubs win their game against the Rays. So Chicago team split the 4 games. They went 2-2. And as for me, really good times here. Today I got 5 baseballs, and there was no BP. Yesterday with BP, I got 2 baseballs, but of course got the game homer yesterday. All the home runs today couldn't come close. That's just how it goes. And so including the ones that I gave away, that brings the lifetime total to 12,182. So from here, I'm actually driving to Beloit, Wisconsin tonight, and tomorrow I will be at a minor league baseball game there. I try to go to, 1 or 2 minor league games a year. I actually have another one planned a little bit later in the season on the East Coast, so better subscribe so you don't miss it. And guys, thank you as always so very much for watching. I'm out.